Good evening and welcome to another edition of Resource PNG. This week we showcase a report on the 4th National Mining Emergency Response Challenge, which was recently held in the New Ireland province from September 19th to the 22nd. The 4th National Mining Emergency Response Challenge, NMERC, sponsored by the PNG Mineral Resources Authority, MRA, was held in the New Ireland province from September 19th to 22nd, with 10 teams from 8 different mines in PNG participating. The annual event for the mining sector, this year's 2014 NMERC, was hosted by Newcrest Mining Limited's Lihir Gold operations and held at the Utu Secondary School, 7 kilometers from the provincial capital of Kavieng town. The 10 teams taking part were the Lihir Team 1 and Lihir Team 2, Tolokuma, Ramoniko Refinery, Ramoniko Mine, Morobe Mining Joint Venture, MMJV, Simberi, Oktedi Mining Limited, OTML, Barrick Bagheera, and Oil Search. The NMERC is staged to evaluate the knowledge and skills of participating emergency and response teams from the mining and petroleum sector. This is realized through the lifelike and realistic scenarios created by evaluators to test the teams. Minister for State Investment and Public Enterprise Ben Micah officiated at the opening of the 4th NMERC and stressed the importance of mining workers in operating mines in the country, further adding that they played a vital role in ensuring mines are operating with international standards and that health and safety response is a crucial aspect of mines.
Appropriately, whoever has thought of this competition or this challenge is being able to get you to push yourself to your best, I think. Because for me, working below the surface, the security and the safety and the comfort of the surface of the earth is a dangerous business. Mr. Singh, the inspector, and my friend Craig Jetson, maybe they can tell me all kinds of, the stories that, it is safe to mine this way or it is safe to mine that way. But for me, anything that goes below the surface of the earth is dangerous. When man leaves the comfort zone of surface of the earth and goes to space, it is dangerous. When man leaves the comfort of the surface of the earth to go into the deep depth of the earth, it is dangerous. When man goes beyond the depth of the sea and then dig again into the depth of the ocean floor, it is 10 times more dangerous. Choosing this event, which I believe has been going on for 4 years, and putting, I think, the best of the best to compete and participate, I think is the right thing that the industry and the department and MRA, by sponsoring it and becoming involved in it, I think is really pushing you guys to the cutting edge of safety. I want to say to you today that I'm very proud of the way you are organizing this thing, because it is one of those process of getting the best out of your workers, making them alert, making them energetic, and making them pushing their limit of endurance and fitness and ability to be alert on the job to the limit.
During the NMERC emergency response, teams participated and responded to artificially created emergency scenarios such as firefighting, accident incidences, breathing apparatus, chemical spills, first aid, among other areas. The teams are judged for their performance by independent adjudicators and undergo challenges in search and rescue, endurance, hazardous materials, multi-casualty, firefighting and rope rescue. This is to see how best the teams react to emergency situations put before them, how they put their emergency skills and know-how to use, and how effectively and efficiently they carry out their emergency response tactics. So far, the National Mining Emergency Response Challenges have taught participating teams and volunteers a lot about the different types of emergencies and the effective methods they may apply to correctly respond to each emergency. Team captains and general managers gave their views about this year's challenge.
My team is composed of 13 members, 6 from the mine site and 7 from the refinery, and the 13-member team is from the Ramu mine, MCC group. We will be benefiting from this activity by learning the different ways in which different companies perform the emergency response activities. The organization here and in the arrangement, the activities have been conducted is well done by Newcrest Mining. And we, as a company, Ramu will be hosting the same activity next year. And we are here to participate as a team and also to learn as much as we can so that our activity that we host next year, the emergency response competition, can be well hosted in our province in Medan.
I'm the team captain of OTML Fire and Rescue Team. As you can look at the background there, that's where they're assembled there. We've had 7 events so far, and our last one, which will be at 12:45 this afternoon. Yeah. So far, our guys are pretty psyched up. We believe that with each event we've done exceptionally well, very good. Yeah. So we're just looking forward for the presentation night tonight, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, so far we've done tremendously well. I think I'm fortunate. I had a chance of being given the captaincy for this year. So I've learned, right? Every day we learn. So I learned new skills, and through the debriefs that we had, little points that I was told in areas of improvement. I picked them up, you know. So our guys, just not me, all my guys, the little roles that they play, little things that were picked up by the educators. We got advised, and yeah, we note them down and we'll improve on them. So yeah, basically the competition is very good, much appreciated, because that's where all teams come together, they display their skills, and then we learn from each other. So it's been very good, much appreciated.
We'll be right back with more after these short messages. Thanks for staying with us. We spoke to the participants of the National Mining Emergency Response Challenge to get their take on the event. Let's take a look at what they have to say. Furthermore, some of the mining team representatives of the challenge stressed on the importance of more female teams in future challenges.
The team came into existence last year, 2013. That was the first female team that we took down to Mosby. And this is the second. With regards to the team members, we have one from our contractors, contracted to Newcrest, and one is from our local police force within Lihir Island. And the rest are from the department, different sections, from ERT section, from the safety, and from the hygiene section, are composed of the female teams. Yep. Most of them does not have the background of ERT. It's a new skill learned through the training. I think few of the main challenges encountered working in a male-dominated environment is, I think we're female, we're more in terms of physical strength. We don't have that much physical strength, but we believe in ourselves that we can do. So it's all about having the trust and confidence, telling your mind that you can do that, okay, on the physical part of it. But sometimes you go through, accusation, Sometimes people don't have trust in you to do certain things, and they'll give it to male to do it. But I think for us at Lihir, we practice gender-based equality. So, yeah, that's where that team of female came out to be last year. From last year, I was the medic. I think with regard to different activities and events we've gone through, I've learned a lot. Actually, I didn't come from the emergency response background, but I'm from occupational hygiene background that attached to the occupational health, safety and security department. I've learned a lot of things: how to rescue from ropes, heights, confined space, manage multi-casualties or manage casualties. There's a lot of skills that I learned, so I was interested to take part this year. Well, I was asked by my department to take part this year. So I think there's a lot going around, but I'm still learning more and more as I'm taking part in the competition.
This is MMJV's fourth time in the Mines Rescue Challenge. It's a great opportunity for the mine to be involved with all the other mines in PNG. It gives the opportunity for us to all to get together and practice our emergency response skills. The emergency response skills are very important for the organisation and also for PNG in general, to make sure that when our miners go to work, or the people in our operations go to work, that we have the ability to look after those people if something happens to go wrong. Now, the positive things about for the individuals that are involved, they get to be involved in a highly skilled and trained team that is respected across the site as being important. They get to learn teamwork skills and also leadership skills to be involved in a team that is involved in emergency situations where people's life and death potentially is at stake. So it's a good opportunity to learn those skills. We also are able to teach and to train our people in skills which are associated with the rescue challenges, so roping skills, dealing with hazardous chemicals, endurance type testing. So there's a number of other skills that they get on top of the key benefits that I see is working within a team and learning to make sure that our people stay safe. We already have used the skills that are being used here today in our operation, in our day-to-day operations. Regardless of how much planning and pre-work you put in place, is sometimes things do go wrong. And for example, the MMJV team just competed in the hazardous materials challenge, where there's a scenario that's set up where there's a chemical spill. And we've already had the opportunity in the last couple of months to use those skills in a real life situation where we've had a chemical spill, and the team has been put to use to make sure to safeguard our other workers and the community when that occurrence has happened. So look, these skills are very real, and they do get used in real life situations. It's a great initiative that there's Lihir in particular have been able to field a women's team, and in the future I'd like to be able to do that as well. We have programs on site to increase the number of women that are involved in our operation, and it is something that we are focused on. We currently have about 11% of our employees are female. I'd like to see that come much closer to a balanced situation.
There's been, this is our fourth year competing. We have two teams here. One is the competitors and also one is the adjudicators team. So Barracks supported this year the first aid stand and set that up. So we have a team running that, plus then we have the team that are the competitors. In our competitors team there's a team of 6 plus our reserve. So there's 7 and 2 of us to assist with all the extra duties that has. It's certainly competing has 2 aspects. really. One is the training that happens before the competition, and then the other is the actual competition. And at the competition here, the adjudicators have been fabulous in the training side of it. So really it's competing plus learning new things as we go. Very important because as a site up at Barrack, we have a number of different dialects up there that we speak in, so it's important that we bring that down here and show our heritage and culture down here as well. We have the ER team, and in our ER team, one of our team members is a lady, one of the Marys. It's not about gender, it's about being able to do the roles and do the task. So hopefully there will be more female teams, but also mixed teams, I think is as important, if not more important, than having solely female teams.
Resource PNG continues after this short break. The 4th National Mining Emergency Response Challenge concluded with Oil Search as the overall challenge winner. Oil Search competed against 9 teams from 7 mining companies and was the only non-mining company present at the challenge. In the mining sector, safety is of the highest priority, with the words "safety first" echoed in every mining worker's mind at all times. PNG has a technically complex and operationally challenging mining industry. PNG's mines are globally comparable in terms of their size, complexity of operations, and advancement of technology that makes inspectorate's jobs far more challenging and demanding. This is why such a challenge was designed and established to uphold safety standards of the mining industry and at the same time to guide and encourage emergency response teams to strive to better their skills and to maintain international standards of the highest caliber.
Last month, I was invited as a keynote speaker in Townsville. There was a Queensland Mining Industry OHS conference. And when I was invited onto the dais to speak, I maintained silence for some time. Of course, it is quite unusual and unexpected that a speaker, when he or she comes to the stage, he immediately doesn't speak. Soon after, actually, I had to speak, so after taking my 45 minutes of time, when I came down, many of the delegates, later on they came to me to say that what you spoke was quite different from others. I really could not make out what they really meant. I thought either they did not understand what I say, or I was too foolish to speak few things around. But anyway, I accepted their compliments. Thank you very much, because I was the keynote speaker, so probably there has to be some level of respect for the speaker, so I accepted that remark. But they asked me another question. They said, why you did not start speaking as you went onto the stage? Because this is quite unusual. This is quite unexpected that it doesn't happen. I said there was a valid reason behind that. The valid reason was that I'm coming from a place which is known as the land of the unexpected. I think there is another reason. The other reason is that I have known from wise people that silence is gold and speaking is silver. So since I'm coming from a country which is known as a mountain of gold, So I maintained my silence. So even today, the situation is equally unique for me because all of us are meeting at a place which there is a sea on one side meeting with the land, and the skies, they are overseeing this union, which is a very unique combination.
Under Mr. Singh's leadership of the Inspectorate Division of the MRA, the challenge has made ground with the introduction of a theory test for participants. Furthermore, Mr. Singh highlighted that in future, new emergency response challenges might be introduced, as well as having more female participants from mining projects in the country. Participating as the only non-mining company, Oil Search won the 2013 National Mining Emergency Response Challenge when it was hosted by OTML in Port Moresby. This year's challenge again saw Oil Search bag out the overall challenge winner title. The 5th National Mining Emergency Response Challenge in 2015 will be hosted by Ramoniko in Madang. The team category winners were as follows.
I'm indeed excited to witness that the entire mining industry organized its 4th National Mining Emergency Response Challenge in my own province. I've been expiring for too long, and I'm aware that over the last 2 days, the ER teams from various mines took part and demonstrated their skills in managing and emergent situations. In fact, it's another historic moment, not only for the mining industry, but also for the entire nation, to regularly host such events at the national level. Thanks to the Chief Inspector and his dedicated team from the industry. As Minister responsible, I am privileged to address this very important gathering, and let me first of all commend the tireless efforts of our Chief Inspector for his enthusiasm and a new life in the mining industry with this concept. The industry partners also too deserve equal appreciation for their keen interest in putting up a great effort in staging this fabulous event. I also acknowledge that this year's event was hosted by Newcrest, Lihir. Congratulations to you all. As well known, mining is considered to be one of the most hazardous peacetime professions the world over. We take pride in the fact that our vibrant mining industry is globally comparable and domestically resilient. To maintain our leading position in the international arena, every stakeholder needs to work collectively and responsibly. I am also pleased to note that today both the mining and petroleum industry are sharing the same platform for a common cause.
Mining Minister Byron Chan commended the Inspectorate and MRA for their achievements in promoting health and safety in the mining sector. Minister Chan highlighted the importance of safety and health for the mining industry workers in their daily lives. That's all we have for tonight on Resource PNG. If you want to know more about the program, do email us on this address, resourcepng@mtv.com.pg, or check MTV online, that's www.mtv.com.pg, and go to our Resource PNG page, or you can also check our page on Facebook. Until the same time next week, have a pleasant evening.